This life prepper here, and day one you have survived, but what about the next? Things are not the same anymore. It's shtf has happened. It's WROL. The whole thing, the world thing has happened. You made it through the first day. That's good. That's good. Now the question is, are fear? I mean, fear is going to control a great deal of this, of your judgments. Should you stick your head out the door? Should you stay hid? How much food have I got? What am I going to do? Well, first you sit there and you go, well, I better eat up what's in my refrigerator before it goes bad. You're going to drink your milk up, whatever it is. You're going to try to eat whatever it is you can eat up that before it goes bad and things. And if you are cooking on a gas stove, chances are you still have gas, so you're able to cook your food up. So that's day one. But then you got the other days to follow. People are going to start changing. They're going to start changing rather quickly. After they done raided the stores, after they done went half cock on a lot of things, they're going to start going out. Not all of them. They're going to start going out looking for more food to survive with. That's just going to be the way it is. They're going to raid houses that are empty and things like that. And they're going to also go after the houses that people are in where there is food also. You're going to have good ones and you're going to have bad ones. So then you're going to have to think about, how am I going to survive in a situation? What kind of home do you live in? Do you live in a home full of glass? Do you live in a wooden home? Do you live in a trailer? Do you live in an apartment? That's a lot of things to think about. Well, one of the things you need to do is kind of figure out where you need to start taking a survey of your area. You need to learn what you're living at. What areas would be a good base for you? Would a school be good? Would be a jail be good? What would be what? You have to think about where you as a person can go and hide in that situation. Be able to take food and water for that area in the location of what you are needing. Because every time you stick your head out that door, you are taking a chance. Most people will travel at night because the military and stuff will be around for a while. There will be martial law declared. There will be a lot of what ifs and everything. So during the day, you need to kind of figure out where you can go as a backup plan to hide. And even if you're able to, try to take small amounts of food and water, whatever, in that area to hide, to go to that area. So you made it through day one. Good for you. But how are you going to make it through day two and day three and more? Especially if you're on medications, if you have health issues. All of this here is something to think on. How are you going to survive in a situation on this? Now, it may be a temporary solution and it may go back to normal in a matter of months if you are lucky. But by then, no more people are going to die, unfortunately. You're going to see people that you loved ones, friends and stuff, that's going to pass away due to diseases and things like that. And that's the sad truth on that. Another thing you're going to see is people you've trusted all your life is going to turn against you. They're going to fight you over that last can of food. Now, that's the sad fact about it, and that's how it's going to be. So it's a lot to think about. You've done made it through day one. You've got to figure out how to make it through day two and day three and day four. And as you got to adapt with each day. Now, people who cannot adapt is going to have a harder time. So you need to think about how you are going to survive and how you are going to adapt. I mean, do you have books to read on? Do you have books for home remedies? Do you have this? Do you have that? What little things do you have that's going to give you that fighting chance? Some of my friends has done research in natural herbs and medications that will help subsidize them in a case of a certain situation like blood pressure, diabetes, and things in that area to try to keep surviving that situation. Do you have backup supplies? How long will your medications last? You had to face all that. You've made it through day one. Congratulations, you got it through the first day. But then the other days you've got to get through. Each day is going to get a little bit harder before you can finally get things maybe a little bit easier. Once you get adjusted to not having the comforts that you was used to, that you have to get out there and do things for yourself, that you have to learn how to defend yourself and change your lifestyle in order to survive. And then you have to pick up a basic instinct to decide who you can trust and who you can't trust. It's a lot to think about it. You made it through day 1, but are you going to make it through the next days? And how many days are you going to make? Are you going to adapt and survive? Or are you not going to adapt and die? So this live prep here, I want you to be safe, be happy. Bless you all.